know how crazy it is over there. And so, yeah, I mean, you can get lost in it wherever you are. There's something probably going on, you know? So, I mean, it just looks crazy to me when I step up and I take a look around what's going on in the world. It just looks a little crazy to me. And so, um, all of us have to find ways to just keep focus on the things that we want to see turn up for us, and what is it we need to do in order to stay, bright as rain. That's kind of the ideal here. So yeah, that's what we have in mind. Kim, are you with us? You sound like you're still muted.
Am I?
Oh, okay. So can you
Okay.
add to that? Would you add to that before we?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, as a professional reader, I feel the ebbs and flows of the energy. And I know right now we're in a heightened time of stress, especially for those of us who are in America. That's where we hail from. And
Mhm.
it can be very disorienting, disencouraging. You can feel like, what's the point when all that's going around you, like you said, it frenetic, chaotic energy. And it's all in how we look at it. And to realize that everything is working out for our highest and greatest good. Everything, including the crazy dynamic energy, including things that get on your nerves day to day. Everything. That's how we
Everything.
look at it, you know? So that shapes our future. The feelings and thoughts that we have today shapes what's unfolding for tomorrow. So we just have to be
Exactly.
mindful. Yeah. So
Exactly. And you don't want to forget, by getting caught up in the confusion, because there's so many, with the time that we're in, there's just so many crazy messages. People don't know, even the people who think they know, even the we who think we know can get confused if you just listen a little bit too much, because there's all
that's
kind of
true.
messages being thrown out, and that's just part of the mix. And I think it's really a test, us testing ourselves to see if we can remember to, hey, wait, you know, stay, remember what matters.
Right.
Don't get caught up in that illusory stuff. But anyway, so to that end, welcome,
Right.
Jay. So happy to
That's
see
right.
you. Jay Marcus. Oh, she's so wonderful.
Hey, J.
Oh,
Marcus, I know.
okay. So I guess our goal today is to just pull cards for you guys. That's why we are here. And so if you have questions, put them in the chat so that we can
Yeah.
pull cards for you. And in the
Uh,
meantime, we'll just keep, you know, talking about whatever we're talking about until we do, till we get
yes.
them.
And I'm excited for what I'm cooking up for Poised to Leap because I'm working on a series about interpretive reading, like intuitive reading, interpretive reading, but with cards with no keywords
Oh,
and
I think I
how
saw the headline on that today.
yes, I'm super excited because it'll help folks who want to be more intuitive with their readings and not have to rely only on keywords. And
Hmm.
it'll help with tarot reading too. Like if you want to be a wonderful tarot reader, this could be something that helps. I'm really stoked about what I'm
I don't
cooking up
know.
with that.
Honestly, I don't get you. I don't know how you have so many irons in the fire and you
I
still
don't either.
say, not to mention the Aquarian energy. There's that air energy there blowing in the breeze. So, and keeping yourself grounded, you amaze me, honestly. Honestly,
Mm.
you know, and then always, like I always say, you always have that beautiful smile on your face. You're never grouchy. I mean, I can mean mug, but yeah, how does
Oh,
she
I
do
can
it,
mean
Jay?
mug too.
Yeah,
You're
we want to
so
know how
sweet.
you do it. What's the secret? Now, I have said I put in my little, but we don't know when you're off camera what's going on
That's
in the
right.
background. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of fire in my energy too. So I'm a Aries
Mm.
rising and Sagittarius moon,
Mm.
and so
Okay, so that tempers
yeah.
the little bit of the air then with that fire. Okay, blazing,
Hmm.
blazing. And we both got on red today. How about that?
We
Oh,
do.
that
We
was
didn't
not a
even plan
plan.
that. Yes.
Mm-mm.
We didn't even coordinate. So yes.
Oh, happy birthday by hearing to your daughter. Or is it
Oh,
to
happy
you?
birthday.
My
Let's
daughter's
see.
30 years. Yeah. What? Really? Really?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Don't look like you could have a 30-year-old daughter to me, but you know. What does
Right?
that mean? Yeah.
We are magical. Like,
Yeah.
let's
Mm.
see. Oh, that's
Happy
cool.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's
Hey.
for your daughter. Are you taking any questions like mediumship?
Oh, you mean like,
I see. This is Jay asking.
okay, let's see. Are you taking any questions like mediumship, or do you mean questions about mediumship, or are we doing readings, or about you ask your question? Just
Yeah, ask your
hit
question.
it. Like,
Okay.
we'll work through it. But thank
Okay.
you for asking.
All right. Well, we have one from Crystal Gypsy first, and then by hearing, then Jay, and then I'm going to. You taught me this last time, so now I'm starring these because I didn't know how to do. I didn't know how to do that. Okay, so Crystal Gypsy says, I would love to know what the rest of the year has in store for me. What does it look like? I am moving forward with a possible hip replacement.
Oh,
Okay. Ooh, that's,
okay.
yeah, they tell me those are the knees and the hips. Ooh, can be,
Yes.
you know.
We are
Okay. So
sending
what
great
does the,
vibes. Yeah, what's in
Mhm.
store for you?
Let
Grab
me
a
get,
bit.
I was thinking about you, Kim, when I was pulling, trying to figure out what decks should I pull? Because I don't, I tend to use the same ones most of the time, but I have all these decks having been inspired by you to get, and I
Yes.
just look sometime and I'm like, I never use these things. Why? What do you
Well,
think you're doing? That's why I can't. I said I can't watch Kim. I can't watch her tarot
yes,
oracle
I've
pull
been
throughs.
slowing down. Yeah, I've been slowing down a lot. I'm in a low buy year. And so
Yeah, I
I'm
heard. I heard that you said that. A low by
mhm,
you. Oh,
working for
okay.
our
So
friend
message
Crystal.
for
Oh,
Crystal Gypsy. What does the rest of the year look like? It's interesting you said I am moving forward with a possible hip replacement because I get the physical picture of
mhm,
that, moving forward, your hips,
mhm,
move your legs forward. And that's interesting. There's nothing magical about
mhm.
it.
Well, the cards that I'm getting so far,
Oh,
it's going right to the surgery. We got two swords cards. I'll show you in a moment what we got. Just the
I can't
shuffling.
remember your exact
What's in
saying,
store?
Althea, but something about say your prayers and move your feet. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Pray and move your
Oh,
feet. That's what they say in unity. Pray and move your
mm,
feet. If you
mm,
want something, you don't just, it's not magic. You don't just say, okay,
yeah.
universe, I'm, I have an amazing business and everything, and you sitting on your behind. You
You're
actually have
right.
to, you actually have to take the movement towards that, take some
That's
steps
right.
towards it. Okay, so
Okay. What's in store the rest of the year? I think I
yeah,
saw.
the
Okay,
rest.
fine, Spirit. We'll just go with these two cards. So,
Okay, I'm gonna go
are you
back to
going to
that.
go first?
Oh, I'm
Are
still
you
okay. I'm
okay?
still
If you're
pulling.
still pulling, I can get started.
I got sidetracked looking at the messages. Go ahead,
No, no,
Kim.
no, it's okay. No worries. So I'll show you the tarot cards we got first. We got Nine of Swords. Sorry, it's so kind of dark, but it's a darkish card. Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Empress. Very, very powerful rest of the end of the year, taking you into 2025 on a really, really good, healthy foot. I can tell that this has been something that's been weighing on you. This is anxiety filled energy here, right? I can imagine I've had surgeries in my day and I know the stress of leading up to it and the to coming to the conclusion that that's where you have this is what is the path, this is the path forward. And on the other side of that stress with this Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords is tied to the season of winter, timing of 9 months. So 9 months, I don't know if Spirit wants to talk about 9 months of full turnaround recovery, or 9 months you've been really like mired in like what to do. But you overcome. You overcome with the Queen of Swords. And that's very encouraging. Yes, your health is going to be a main focus as you go into autumn, winter, and then next year, 2025. But health as well. Like it's going to unlock many other blessings in your life with this Empress card. Okay. And the swords cards do speak to surgery, right? So, this is no easy thing, but you have what it takes to overcome with that Queen of Swords, mind over matter, and affirming that all is well and that you are whole, well, perfect, and complete now and post surgery. And the oracle cards we got is Lady Bird. The key word is luck. It says all of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. Spirit just also wants to affirm to you to keep doing that. Have a ritual and practice of daily affirmations that resonate with you surrounding your health and well-being, your finances, whatever you're wanting to draw positive luck into your life. And then we have squirrel, spiritual maintenance. Be your own caretaker. That's an interesting one. I don't know who's going to be tasked with helping you to recover. But just know that you are going to intuitively know what it takes to take care of yourself. And ask for guidance now from Spirit, signs on how to make this process and transition in your life flow with as much ease as possible. You can be intentional and prepared so you can be on the other side of high abundance with the Empress. So that's what I've got so far. What do you got?
Wow. Well, okay. What I got is the Seven of Wands. All right. Seven of Wands. The Six of Cups. Oh. And the Queen of Wands. I love these cards. So how I read this as the rest of, you say from now to the rest of the year, is that for you, it's almost like an inner struggle or an inner thing where you're fighting to be yourself, where you're fighting to, assert your own needs and assert your own truth, your own, without offending anybody. This is the energy that I get on this Seven of Wands. This is all about finding a unique way to stand up for yourself during this time. And it looks like the rest of the year is about that for you, is about you taking the risk to know that if you say the things that you feel, in other words, sometimes we couch our feelings and our words because we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings like that. And so this is all about you finding the unique ways that you can to defend yourself, to stand up for yourself, because sometimes during the rest of this year, there may be times when you're battling for your own say or your own perspective to be heard. Like you might be, trying to weigh between, okay, yielding what you want because other people don't like it, if that makes sense. And so it's going to be a time when you're thinking a lot about what you've been through during the year with this Six of Cups, the things that you've been through. And, it may be a little bit emotional to that end as you try to, like I say, dare to be you and stand up for you. You may be reverting to things or ideas about, balancing that, standing up for yourself with like being sweet and being kind and letting things be easy, as I like to say, being simple, because you are in that feeling space when it comes to people that matter to you, friends, family. Those are the people that are involved here. It's not really standing up
Mhm.
for yourself outside of the
Mhm.
people that matter in your life to you. And what it tells me is that at the end of the day, with this Queen of Wands, you are going to find a way by the end of the year to be empowered, to step
Mhm.
into your own kind of magic way of doing it. So while you're fighting for yourself and for your truth with this Seven of Wands, you end up at the end of the year, sitting on that throne. You end up having found a way to move through the sentiment with others, um, in this emotion energy, to be able to come out empowered at the end of the day.
Mhm.
And so I asked for a a card for you to what's going to help you do that during this time. And I got the Surrender to Miracles. Surrender to
I love
Miracles
it.
card. Yes, thought of
All
you when you said oracles. I had forgotten to do that. Be open to
right.
miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So when you're in that, that trying to find that unique way to stand up for yourself, it's a balance between
Mhm.
you prioritizing you, because you love you and you stand up for you doesn't mean that you disrespect or don't love or care about what other people think. But really, it's like you're in a fight for you, for your own
Yes.
life. Part of your challenge from here
Yeah.
to the end is to be able to find a way, the will to do it without so much emotion getting in the way. So, like you said, pray and move your feet. Just decide that, you know what, if I'm struggling with this, it's gonna take a miracle. Do do. Remember that song?
Miraculous. Yes.
Oh, it's gonna
Oh,
take a
Denise
miracle.
Williams.
So
Yes.
surrender to that concept, to say
Yeah.
that, okay, this is difficult, but there is a way. I know there is a way, and I let go and let God so that I may receive the answers to my, you know, to what I'm
Yes.
needing in this very moment. Whether it's
Yeah.
September, we only have a few months left here, so
True.
it
That's
looks
right.
like, but it looks
But
like Queen of
yeah,
Wands.
and
Ooh,
that just speaks to, oh, go ahead.
no, no, just Queen of Wands is, she's the magic woman. She finds her own magic, She uses it, she becomes empowered, she becomes confident. So it looks like you're going to have a real nice gain between now and the end of the year, even as you know, wrestle with standing up for yourself. You're going to stand up for yourself so you can sit down on that throne. That's what
Oh,
I
I
have for
love
you.
that.
Let's see.
That's wonderful. That stand up for yourself so you can sit down.
Hmm.
Genius.
And
And
what
that
were you
Queen
going
of
to say?
Swords is like boundaries too. Like you had the Seven of Wands, right? And then
Oh,
the
yeah,
Queen
the
of
Queen of
Wands.
Swords.
And then I had the Nine of Swords and then the Queen of Swords. It's like that progression of you have to get to a point of setting boundaries. These queens, they know what it takes to set appropriate boundaries. And I'm just going to read a couple of excerpts from the guidebook for the Lady Bird and the Squirrel card because it ties into everything we're saying. It says, the Lady Bird is also a sign to slow down, don't rush or try too hard. Stay true to your heart and do everything with honor. And the Squirrel card, friend, this is about balance, right? It says, the Native Americans say that the squirrel is a caretaker of the forest, a messenger.
Hmm.
He is a very organized and prepared, perhaps sometimes too much, but he has got a good grasp on fun. And as much as he is known for his forward planning and burrowing away nuts for the winter months, most of which he does not find, he still enjoys his life. He's here to ask you about your work-life balance. Do you feel you could do more to achieve a better balance? Are you enjoying the way you are living your life currently? How can you switch off from work and play more? Creating time and space for yourself is important. Okay. The squirrel asks you to look at your resources and plan your time more. Weed out the jobs you can put off for a few days, and in your case, a few months. and be more
Mm.
focused on what will bring the most balance. Okay. So yeah, that's what
All
we got
right.
for you.
Thank you, Kim. That is inspiring, she says.
Oh,
All
thank you.
right. All right. Very nice. Welcome, PS Beloved. I love that. I just love the name
Hi.
sometimes that
I
people have.
know. Me
PS
too. Hi,
Beloved. So
friend.
I have put you on the list. PS. Let me see. The next person is Jay.
Hey, Jay.
And Jay is asking. Oh, let me put it up here. I just have to get more adept at doing this.
Oh, I know.
Um,
It's I'm
okay,
glad
so
you're driving.
no, I'm trying to read and listen to you and connect in and be smooth, but anyway. So here's Jay's question. My childhood friend, who is my daughter's godmother, passed away recently. Does
Oh,
she have a message for me? My childhood friend, who
who's
is
my dog?
my daughter's
Oh,
godmother.
wow. Such a
Oh,
deep connection you both
when did she
share.
pass away, Jay?
Let me
I
see.
mean, has it been a long time or is this recent? That's really what I'm asking.
Hmm.
Wow. Let's see.
So, she said recently too. I was looking at her message again, but I wonder, yeah, is this
Oh, recently.
fresh,
Okay.
like within the last couple weeks, or is this that she's
This
transitioned, like maybe
year
over the last, yeah, this year?
or yeah, because yeah.
She
All
has a
right.
message for you. What is that message? Oh, let's get my Big Daddy. Big Daddy that.
Big Daddy. Who is Big Daddy?
Big Daddy is my, I lost count of how many cards I've added to it. Like 160
Oh,
cards.
your deck. I want to get
Yes.
that deck.
I'm
Actually.
gonna eventually I'm working on redoing this one so I could put it up for those who want to buy, but
Yeah, you talking about the one you use in the mystery?
oh no, that one's sitting out. That one's gonna be used later, like
The double.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
this
don't know what
one's a personal use one that I made for myself. So I just started. What I do is every time I think of a card, like a few cards, then I go on makeplayingcards.com and then add. So it grew to like, I lost count, like I think it's 157 cards.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Oh, you're not. That one's not. You're not selling that one yet.
Yeah, not yet. But the
Okay.
true crime one,
Because one day I try the true crime readings. I hesitate to
oh,
do them. I think I
well,
can do them, but I just kind of hesitate to do them. It's like I don't know, some things I just don't want to know.
on October for our reading lab, that's going to be geared towards offering or doing mysterious circumstance type readings. I'm going to be,
Ooh,
yeah.
oh,
So if you've been curious, we could do it
I have been
together.
curious.
So we could do that together. I'm excited. So our friend Jay Marcus, there is a message, at least for the tarot. I'm just shuffling. Oh.
Yeah, I'll use this deck.
Listen. Like, do I have another deck? I'm gonna calm down. I can shuffle all these decks all day for y'all. We'll be here until tomorrow. Let me see. Your friend. She cares very deeply. She does have a message. I don't know why this deck is like.
Oh my.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see. No. All right, Jay.
Boy, these are interesting cards, Jay. I have I have the 5 of Wands.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. I don't know why. I have to find just the right spot for this. Yeah, there it is. I have the 7 of Swords. And I have the Queen of Swords. Here she comes again, only this time for you. And I just feel like there's a lot of activity with this person, and that I don't know if she was like, what do you call it? Uh, Guidance for you. You know what I mean? Like when you have a friend that's kind of in a relationship, sometimes that's a person that's a little bit more powerful or bossy or something like that. I don't mean bossy in a bad way or anything, but just kind of like, you know, don't mince their words or anything like that. And so I feel a lot of energy around this being, that she's very busy and that she has opinions about whatever it is you're doing. Um, and it's kind of like, well, she's telling you to be wary of something or someone. Um, but that if you are reluctant to um, do something or say something or express something, that you need to go on and do say it or express it to whomever it is. The beginning of this month, Amber. Oh wow. Okay. So Amber, it's like she's telling you that, you know, there may be beings around you or people around you who are stirring things up, but that, again, with this Queen of Swords, you have to speak your truth about whatever it is that is she's alluding to with the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Like a lot of busybody, nitpicking energy. I don't know if there are people bugging you, bothering you, or, you know, involved or trying to get in your way, or you feel like there's a lot of things you have to choose between and that you're not sure about the right way to go. Um, the Queen of Swords is saying, be honest with yourself. It's saying, be truthful, tell the truth, shame the devil, so to speak, as far as being in that position where you have the discernment, you have the ability. And if you sometimes doubt yourself, she's kind of giving you that encouragement that no matter what things are going on around you right now, no matter how busy things seem to be, or like I say, a lot of activity and things like that, you find the strategy that you need to sort of sideswipe whatever it is that seems to be in the way right now, because at the end of the day, you are um you are the queen of your, you know, you're the queen of telling the truth. You're the queen of discernment and perceiving when somebody is giving you crap. You know what I mean? And you speak truth to power with that. And maybe she's reminding you of that about yourself. Now you have to let me know if this if what kind of, you know, if this is the kind of person that she is. And oh God, I'm going to forgot to pull the other card for you, the surrender card. Mm, so let me do that. Curious as to what Miss Kim has over there by way of messages from Amber. Wow. Yeah, it's just I just get the feeling that she's like a very, I don't bossy. I don't know why that word comes to my mind, but it's not like that. I mean, like she knows who she is. You
Yeah, it
know,
feels like she got like
she
wise counsel is how I feel like she
yeah.
feels. Yeah. And
Yeah, she
then
feels, you know, like she looks out for you. You know,
mm-hmm,
it's like a big sister would look out for you.
mm-hmm.
Now, she could be younger than you, but her energy is like, you know, just reminding you, don't you let those people do this, that, and the other to you. You
Yes.
go on up there and you say what you need to say. She's absolutely that kind of person. All right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what Jay says. Surrender to divine timing.
Oh.
Okay, you can't see it. There it is. It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So that's your words of wisdom or reminder of what you
Yes.
need to do, Miss J. So, let go and let God again. Here's that message again, because she's just reminding you that, at the end of the day, you know what to say, you know what to do, and don't be afraid. Again, different kind of way from Crystal Gypsy's Queen of Wands, but don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to, you know, because Queen of Swords, she doesn't mince words. So she's not trying to be nice. I mean, I'm not saying she's not nice, but she just says what needs to be said, like Sagittarians, truth tellers.
Truth
You know,
tellers.
yeah, they're
That's
truth
right.
tellers. We'll just say it usually. At least my son does. But anyway, my sister did. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And Kim, what message do you have from Amber? Boss bitch energy, she says.
Yes, for sure. With these queens showing up, we have here. So I first started just point blank asking, does your dear sister friend, have a message for you? So I got confirmation of yes. We got the Hierophant, and when you were talking, you were describing her, Althea Grace, like you were saying, like she just feels like she has this wealth of information that she's now accessing. That she is like, okay, I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm here, and I got it. I got us protected here. Now it's time for you to step into your power, Jay. It's time for you to do what you need to do, to embark on a new endeavor, to choose. If you need to study up on something, study up on it, but it's time. You're at a fork in a road. Let me show you these cards that jump, the oracle cards. Reincarnation. This was also confirmation for me that she's here, just in
Right
another
here.
form. Yeah,
Right here.
but she's here. And there's something about you at a crossroads, fork in the road. And then we have wealth. And so it could be something around your career life, your job. And I know you and I have chatted in the past in our chats and whatnot. But she's like, it's time. There's something you're weighing, and this could tie into Althea Grace's Soul Whisperer's message about temperance.
Love temperance.
Moderation to make room for what is most important. If you have to check someone, you have to check someone. You're going to be particularly during the temperance period, which is, I think, a Sagittarius period. Temperance, yeah, November 21st to December 20th. There's like something you have to bring into harmony so you can birth your new beginning, your opportunities for growth. And she wants you to expand. She sees bigger for you. Her vantage point for you and her loved ones is so high, and she wants you to hear that. Like, and she gave me Panda. It says, ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. That goes with that temperance card, right? They even kind of have the same color palettes and whatnot. Same feeling. So Panda says, the panda brings divine love and balance to your heart, and working with her nurturing energy will create a deeper sense of contentment, happiness, and joy. She comes. Now, this is trippy that this is the card. She comes to you to help you unify the masculine and feminine energies within you, to unite them in planet Venus to the cosmic heart of our galaxy. She brings unconditional love to you. Who brings unconditional love? Your friend brings unconditional love to you. She is your spiritual ally, your biggest cheerleader at the moment in this time and space continuum. I'm getting goosebumps.
I know. I'm feeling her energy right here.
Yeah. She's like, here, and grateful that you asked. And then we got from the power of surrender, surrender fear, let go. So this could be about touching on what Soul Whisperer was saying. Let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. This goes to this fork in the road with your relationship or with your career life or your some other endeavor. And you got to surrender fear. Because
Uh-oh.
I'm here.
Okay, good. It's like, don't leave us hanging on that last word, you know?
I'm here. Like, we're here.
I went and got an idea to pull a Soul's Journey card for you. And Kim was just saying about, making those choices and things you have to make. And the card that I pulled is indecision. And she's reminding you to use your intuition in every aspect of your life. Because one thing about the Queen of Swords is she may be sharp with her words and perceptive, but she's also intuitive. And part of her intuition
Yeah.
she uses to come to righteous judgment. So this is just a cosign for me on that. This card that says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So if part of that, if what I was hearing Kim say sounded like maybe some of a decision is going on in some of all this activity here. It's a lot of busyness here with these cards that I have here.
Yes.
So,
Right
let us
on.
know. She's powerful, Jay says. Wow. Okay.
Yes,
And
she is.
welcome, Elle. Hey, loves, listening as I drive to pick up some food. Oh, give me some.
Hey, well, yeah, what you eating?
Give me some.
Inquiry
love.
minds want to know.
Yes, I want to know. So let us know how that is. And meanwhile, before we go on to PS is next, then
Nice.
let me try to look at some of these messages. Okay, we showed that. P.S. Beloved says to Crystal Gypsy, hoping all will be well for you.
Yes.
And
we claim it.
Crystal Gypsy, surrender to miracles. I love this, Althea. I do feel like I'm fighting a battle to be free. I'm so tired of physical restriction. I'm ready for the magic. Okay, that's half of it right there. All right.
That's right.
You said yes, or you say yes.
You
Stand
said
up,
yes.
sit down.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Okay, so P.S. Beloved's question is up here.
Is this by hearing, or it says by hearing and hearing by, or is it?
Okay, but I starred him. So P.S. Beloved
cool.
is P.S. Beloved. You look like somebody I know from what I can see on that picture.
Also a Poisson.
Also a what?
A PTL member. So
wow, she looks like my bestie from this picture that I'm seeing here. Wow. That freaked me out a little bit. Okay. All right. She says, I want to take a 4-day trip in November, deciding between a solo trip to France. Bonjour. Visiting a college friend in Texas, or solo scouting trip to a South American country. Wow. What are the energies for each?
Okay.
So she has 3 things, a 4-day trip. So I'm going to pull 3 cards, one for each. Take a 4-day trip in November, deciding between a trip to France. Oh, she's taking a 4-day trip. The choices are a trip to France, visiting a friend in Tejas, or coming to South America. Wow. What are you doing in South America? That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I'm down here.
Yes. What radical choices. I love it.
I know. I love you guys' questions. Such great questions.
Always. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
4-day trip in
All right. Where is Lady Virgo? I don't know where she is. I'm surprised she's not here.
Oh, yes.
She's usually here. She was here yesterday. Well, you weren't. Yesterday I was on I was doing an expat. My friend Deborah was hosting this panel on expats, and she was there for that. Maybe you know about that.
I'm going to be watching. I saved it to my watch later. I'm planning to watch it while I'm still cleaning. I'm day 3 of cleaning, fall cleaning. Oh my God.
Well, then, yeah.
It's right up my alley because it's expat chatting. So
and she's hosting it from Panama, and most of the people in the panel are from Panama. And then she had me, and then she had a guy who was in Panama, but he's now in Taiwan. he and his
Wow.
wife. Mhm.
Nice.
So,
And I'll just, once I get a chance to watch, I want to share it to my channel because
oh, that'd be great.
those of us, yeah, that have we ventured to new
Three-
territory.
Let's see. For
Okay.
PS Beloved, trip
It's
to
okay.
France, trip to Texas, or trip alone to South America. Let's get this.
Yeah, you're gonna the cards I got is interesting for each.
You got them already? Wow, I can't do two
Well, I
things.
got the tarot.
I
No,
can't.
no,
I
no.
can't. I'm not good multitasking. So if I start talking,
You are so.
ooh, ooh,
It's the interesting
go ahead.
medley. I'm still pulling the oracle. Okay. All right. So the cards
Okay.
that I got, so we did the same thing, which is sometimes when you're weighing options between different options, right? You're weighing like which way to go. It's great to pull a card for each to see like maybe does one option get a major arcana? Does one rank out the others? What is the card evoking? Like what would I feel? And so in your instance, for me, I got 3 threes. I got the 3 of swords for the France trip.
Mm.
Then I got 3 of pentacles for the trip to Texas for your friend, to hang out with your friend. And then the South America, the solo scouting trip to South American country, we have 3 of cups. Spirit is wanting me
Three,
to
three,
just
three.
ask you exactly, right? Now we got to look at what does all these 3s meaning. So Spirit is like, what is most important for you? Like getting very clear about what is it that you need from this next trip. And I say that because of the oracle card I got. I got healer.
Mm.
Barely see. Looks like she's healer. And then elder. And look, doesn't this person look, I mean, maybe they're
I love
like,
that picture.
yeah, maybe they're from South America to me. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It feels,
Yeah, like at one of the indigenous.
yeah. I mean, I suppose the person could be from Nepal or somewhere like that too. But
Yeah.
this person's giving also like, I don't know, South American vibes.
That's what it looks like to me.
I feel like if your priority is like, I just really want a soul nourishing time for myself in November and a whole new adventure, and it sounds like it's a short turnaround time, you'll get your emotional bang for your buck with the South American trip. If you are wanting to really forge and foster the relationship with your friend, the 3 of Pentacles, you can't go wrong. That could be a healing time. I don't know who's the elder of you two, but that could be also healing and soul nourishing to spend time with your friend in Texas. Maybe eating some good food. I don't know. And then 3 of Swords. So with France, now this 3 of Swords gets sometimes a bad rep. Like it's negative. I mean, I suppose out of all 3 options, that one probably is saying that one may need a bit more troubleshooting and extra planning to make sure you're going to have a good time, and just making sure you're clear about why you would go there this time for this trip, because it's going to take some extra, lack of a better word, troubleshooting, planning, being very strategic. Otherwise, it could lead to disappointing results if not careful. Okay, so that's what I got.
Wow.
I'm voting for either the friend trip to Texas or the South American getaway, and then carving in some healing time, even if that's just a natural spring tour. I don't know. And you
Well,
need
I
a
get
medicine
that as
person.
from the cards that I have here. I get that that's the best option as well. I have for her trip to France, 9 of Swords. That looks like that is not going to be, it's going to be all kind of ways stressful. Maybe you'll be afraid. Maybe you'll be worried. It doesn't seem like, and what I did after I pulled these 3 cards is I went and pulled 3 from the Sign of the Times Oracle to go with each one. And this is the card, Recycle, that comes with your trip to France. It says that it will be very stressful for you. It won't be maybe as wonderful or maybe romantic or
Mm,
ideal as you think, and you'll have to recover from it. Okay,
yes.
that's what's meant with the recycle card here. So that did not seem by feeling to be the best. Of course, you can always make lemonade out of lemons,
True.
by your own determination and any of these things that you would decide to do at the end of the day.
Hmm.
And then your trip to Tejas with your friend, Five of Wands. This is the
Mm-mm.
nitpicking, bickering card in my book. That's what I call it. Sounds like a lot of petty squabbles. And, or it could mean, just not as smooth as you would want it
Yeah.
to be, you
And
know.
conflicting things like scheduling things like what you hope for to pan out, but that's, you know what I mean? Like conflicting schedules. I don't know, something like that too. It's interesting.
Yeah, just a lot of activity that may or may not be smooth, or enjoyable. Could be. But, for me, I know people say it's just temporary passing through that Five of Wands, but it always is a moment when sometimes new things are being made from conflict.
True.
And that's what is suggested to me with the oracle card that goes with that, which is rainbow, which is
Oh,
all about hope. And this sort of signifies better days ahead. So it might be that those things happen if you go to Texas, that there's all that activity, or there's just not as maybe smooth sailing as you would want. There's a little bit of, uh, for me, it's, that's that, like I say, kind of energy, but that you could work it out. You just have to let go of struggles. That's what this card
yeah.
says. And that's what that is, Five of Wands, the struggle
Hmm.
card. And then the last card that I got, which says to me, this looks sweet, is the Six of Cups, which is all about like taking you back to a sweeter time and a sweeter memory. And it's like something
Ooh.
may be ignited for you if you go to South America. Come see me, by the
Hmm.
way.
I
And
know.
and the backup card is bees. So it suggests to me bees is about community and working together.
Yes.
So it sounds like
Yes.
very kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like beneficial energy. It's like it will be more it's like with the Texas trip, there may be all that energy and you can work it out. You can
Hmm.
resolve the struggle, but this one it's like it's more seamless. It seems like it's more, meeting people or getting to people that feel like home or feel like
Yeah.
friends or family or somebody that you can
Yes.
bond with. And that reminds me of her elder card, that
Yes.
coming to South America. And since we see that elder here, that indigenous wisdom, that
Hmm.
coming here to maybe do some healing or to find your roots or something of that nature. It sounds to me like it would be something that would be beneficial to you and make you feel good on the inside.
Hmm.
And like I say, that Six of Cups, that's just all about maybe reminding you of something that you already know, and it will
Yes.
help you remember.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that's the message that I have for you, P.S. Beloved. Let us know how it
yes.
resonates for you.
And let us
Okay.
know if you go, like where like
Yeah,
when
we
it all
want to know where
happens.
we got a
Yes, we
little
want to hear
investment
all
now.
about it. Yes, we are so invested. So when we go live or when we hang out, yes, keep us informed. And Google 333 angel meaning, because I
Yeah,
pulled it up and got the like angel
all
numbers and the
three.
AI. Yeah, all threes. For some reason, Spirit wants me to tell you that's of significance. And I think it's because it says some of the AI overview points. It says divine presence, expansion, balance, open communication, positive energy, and hope. What trip is going to elicit all of that for you and unlock something like that for you? And then that will help you also to make your decision. But yeah, keep us posted. I'm curious.
Yes, we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Do y'all remember there? Is it just me that's old? You remember there used to be a commercial on TV where they would say, "Inquiring minds want to know," and then the woman would say, "I want to know."
Yes,
I
I
forget
think
what the commercial was for, but that was what it was.
I can't remember the commercial either, but I remember it because I always say that inquiring minds want to know. Like it's, yeah.
Oh, so we have some new people before we're going to By Hearing and Hearing by next, but we've been joined by Joyful Journey. Welcome, Joyful
Hi,
Journey.
Joyful
I
Journey.
put you on the list for a question. Ladybug. Hi, Ladybug.
Aw.
She's asking a question. And Ink and Flame. Hi. Ink and
Hey.
Flame. She says, hi, ladies. So good to see you two together. Oh, we're so happy you're here.
Yes, we're happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Yay.
P.S. Beloved says, I have a flight credit, a gift from the universe, nervous about wasting it.
Yeah, don't waste it.
Well,
Do
now
it.
you got a little, you got a little something in there to ponder, meditate on.
Yes.
Hey, Adam Blue Fire. I just love your name.
Hi, Ada.
I went looking for your channel last time you came and I couldn't find it because I wanted to subscribe to your channel. I don't know if you have one, but I think because I heard Kim say something to you in one of her
yes, Adam.
I went looking for your channel, but I couldn't see one under that name. So maybe if you feel like sharing it.
Yes, yeah, right. I think Adam doesn't have a channel yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But,
so I'm putting you on the list, Adam. I'm trying to keep up with these. PS says, so interesting. The flight credit is from a France trip that I had to cancel last year. Oops.
Oh.
Something told me not to go then. I keep trying to force it. You said it yourself. You said it yourself. Too. Take your own wisdom. Follow your own mind.
That's right. But that's so interesting that it canceled. I wonder maybe if the Three of Swords is picking up on that too. Like that's a sign
because remember
as well.
you said it wasn't both of us had that. It wasn't the ideal. That wasn't the ideal one. Ink and Flame, the tarot reading in 2018 really helped me make the decision to go to Denmark, and it was wonderful. Hope you have a great trip too.
Yay!
Wherever she's going. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I had a reading that led me to here in a little shop in a little suburb in Sacramento. I had a reading, and I could never dream that I would be here, but here I am. So yeah.
She says, was that a Morgan Freeman commercial? I don't remember that. What were they? That Inquiring
Minds what to do. I'm gonna have to
I want to know because I remember it as playing. I was at least a kid when that came out.
I don't know. Really? Inquiring Minds.
Jay says these are great readings, ladies. That's excellent. We're happy to know it. Is that my goddess Ladybug that's saying Ladybug? I wonder. Artisan Oracle. Hey, welcome. Listening in while packing. Oh, somebody's going somewhere.
Oh, hi, Donna. Yes, Donna and I are going to be collaborating soon. She's a Poised Sleep member as well. So we will be.
Who? Is that Donna?
It's Donna.
Oh, hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. I know Donna. I don't know her by that name. That's probably
Artisan Oracles.
I don't put any videos on my YouTube, just Twitter. Oh, I'm on Twitter.
Cool.
I'll look, if you're under that name, that's what I'll look for. Oh, now look at Elle is rubbing it in. I ordered chicken and black bean sauce. If I could, I would send some to everyone. Oh, girl. Or I don't know who I'm talking to, but wow. Give me some. That's all I can say. Okay. Yes, we do have room on the list. I will put you on the list. You'll probably be the last one. Yes. Right now, we're going to move on to By Hearing and Hearing By. My question is actually my curiosity in love. Love, 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 love. My energy has shifted, and I seem to be drawing attention. Resting good face. That's relaxed.
Hey,
face. I love that.
I love it. And sometimes you got to add it,
My curiosity and love. I'm trying to interpret your question.
So my energy has shifted. Are you saying, and I'm just going to pull cards and we'll just navigate it, but I'm assuming you're like, okay, now that my energy has shifted, am I in a position to attract in love? Like is what's next on the love forecast, if you will, now that my energy has shifted? That's how I'm interpreting the question.
I like that. I like that. So we hope that's what you mean by hearing.
Yeah,
because we're gonna go with that.
We're gonna rock with that.
So say the question again for me, please.
Yes. So I would say now that I'm putting myself in by hearing Bai's name, or energy. My
Mhm.
energy has shifted, gotten rid of the resting bitch face, has my, what's in store for me in my love life, has that shifted where I can attract in love, like,
Mm.
and clues on signs on when that's happening. That's how I'm taking it. Like, now that my energy shifted, it's love on its way. And simply
Oh,
put,
it's love on its way. Okay.
but let us know by hearing. But
Yeah,
I
I mean,
love your name.
if we're totally off the mark,
Yes.
of course, let us know. We're kind of what's the expression? We're kind of into that question.
Yes.
Right.
And the inquiring minds want to know, I Googled it, and it's a National Enquirer
That's what I
1986
thought,
commercial.
but I didn't
And I
remember
got to
the.
watch it. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
have to
I don't
watch
remember
it.
they did that on TV, but I remember the Inquirer newspaper because
Oh,
that was the
yeah.
one they always talked about. All the wild, unbelievable stories were in there,
Yes.
like you know,
Oh,
I
God.
don't
It just,
want to make anything up right now.
it's rags.
Let
Yeah.
me
Total
focus.
rags. But it's in 1986. So I was alive and well, and definitely reading the National Enquirer. So as soon as I could read. Yeah. Okay. So what's in the love forecast? Hearing by. I don't know. All right now. Oh,
Oh, jumping out there.
yes, I got some jumpers. All right. Set you aside. Pull up the love deck. I'm just going to talk, since we've got lots of readings to do, I'm going to talk my way through what we've got so far. So far, I got the King of Cups. Nice.
Interesting.
And the Temperance. And these both affirmed that your energy has indeed shifted, and you've raised your vibration up to a point where, yes, you can not just align to someone, but to someone. You know what I mean? Not because sometimes we can raise our vibration just a little bit, or we can start to shift, and then we're attracting in interesting folk, I'll just say. But the King of Cups, and I don't know what orientation you are, but the King of Cups embodies someone who's emotionally balanced, that you're bringing forth into your love sphere. And it affirms strongly that you are, like, love is on its way. I mean, we can look at timing and such, but I'm going to pull some love oracles. So I just wanted to kind of start it off there for me, for my reading. And now I'm pulling oracle in case you want to go. Althea.
Okay, so I would say the answer to your question is yes, something has shifted. And it looks like, you just like, what did this expression go? Somebody say jump and you say how high, that kind of, that thing. It's kind of like that. But now, the first card that I pulled is the Seven of Swords. Now, this card tells me that you are, because not only seeing it as the card, I also see it as a card of strategy, and how you are trying to position yourself at this time in order to be available. Like you said, I've given up resting bitch face, but you might still be trying to, not put all your cards in, so to speak, when it comes to that. And I'm going to give you the oracle that goes with that in just a moment. I would say with the Queen of Cups that you are definitely in the right position in the right moment for some kind of love, because you couldn't get any, besides the King of Cups that Kim pulled for you, you couldn't get any readier, in my opinion, than with the Queen, she's feeling, the depth of that openness, of that emotion, of that wanting, of that desire. And she's also in her sensuality. So, yeah, it looks like you are ready to go in that regard. And I also pulled the Four of Wands, which is that, yes, you have indeed broken through and are ready to celebrate good times. Come on. Doom, 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 doom. It's a celebration. Looks to me like indeed you might actually line up with someone in the near future. I didn't ask about timing, but this is four, and Kim's the one that can, give you the four wands. But it sounds like it's sooner than
Mhm.
later, in my opinion, because you got wands and you got wand, cup, and sword here. So when I asked what guidance did you need to do to sort of put the dot on the eye of this thing, the card I got was surrender frustration.
Mhm.
So if you have, made a decision to open to love or be receptive to love or put down resting bitch face, then what this is doing, like still maybe you still trying to maybe sideswipe that a little bit, but
Yes.
there it may be because you haven't been able to match up the way you want to, the way the Queen of Cups wants to, and you need to surrender that, okay, I want this, I've made up my mind, I'm going to do this, but I still
Mhm.
feel a little, you know with that seven of swords. So this
Mhm.
says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So
Mhm.
that to me spoke to that seven of swords energy, because it looks like, I believe you, not that you care, but I believe you that you are ready for something new by having taken the initiative to make that shift in your mind. And you are indeed emotionally and, you know, in your uh, feeling space,
Mhm.
open to that and ready for that. And it looks like that all signs point to go with that
Yeah.
four of wands. So,
Mhm.
yeah, all you need to do is just come on, stop creeping here with the residue of whatever this seven of swords could
Mhm.
be for you. And you have to let me know that. But it may be frustration. And if that's the case, let go and let God.
Mhm.
Let
I
go
love
and let it flow.
let go and let it flow. I love that. I mean, the thing is, it, you said something too about how like we get so ready. We're like, okay, I've done my part. I've done my work. Now, showtime. Like happen right now. And the thing is, in order for the real love, real high vibrational love to come in, we have to just kind of surrender to when it's going to happen and just get more and more harmonious in our life, bringing about more things that bring us smiles, more relationships that fills our souls, more hobbies, interests, whatever. And you got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there. Now, maybe with that frustration part, I don't know what your experience it is with heartbreak. It says broken promises, not able to trust your partner, and
Mm.
emotional letdown. Those are the key phrases
Mm.
on here. And so it's like there's still some residual energy there that is in your subconscious that is undermining the balance and harmony
Mm.
that you feel. So some work to do. You could start this. I got this as a timing card tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight is there's a couple of things you can start to work with subliminal messages type of they're all on YouTube or meditations or what have you of just really rooting that out because their heartbreak leaves little scars on our hearts. And if left like untended to, they can undermine the good work that you're doing. You are in balance, you are ready. And yeah, you're ready. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is timing. So some key time phrase associated with like the King of Cups is like end of summer, which in the Northern Hemisphere, that's where we're at. So it could be that being this time next year. You could be like with your partner, you're, just in a happy place. Temperance is November 21st to December 20th. That's another key time frame of significance in your love life. And then the timing cards I got was in the next 9 months
Mm.
and January's of significance. So I'm giving you some different time points. It's a forecast, but there's like start tonight rooting out what kind of undermining the emotional letdown, because
Mhm.
it's causing you to disbelieve at the energetic level of what is possible. And then finally, I got surrender to complete healing, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Healing in what? Your heart space. I surrender to complete healing. I am
I
ready
surrender.
for love, for love.
I surrender. Yeah, I don't know why I'm singing
You
church
sing
songs.
away.
I don't know. Oh, but just
Yeah, well,
so
that's
let us
okay.
know. Let us
Yeah.
know how that goes for you by hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Get out there. Maybe it means to go on a date tonight. Time to get out
Ooh,
there.
nice.
Even a date
uh,
for you with solo dates.
okay. So thank you so much. Now we have Joyful Journey. Will my son will my son going to get it together and contribute financially? Oh, honey.
I understand.
Will he get it together and contribute financially?
Okay.
Mm.
Some cards.
I like your joy. I
I
believe
know.
in joy. I
Me too.
definitely. Come
Joyful
on,
journey.
get happy. Joyful journey. Is my son going to get it together and contribute financially?
Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay. Are you ready, or do you want some?
No, I'm just pulled my cards. Do you want
Okay.
to go?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, based on the current trajectory that everything is in, if nothing changes, y'all just keep going. We have the devil. And the devil is telling me no. It's a no card to the question of will my son going to get it together and contribute financially? Now we know that we are always at choice. There's some things that are not in our power that's happening over here with our children. And trust me, I've been there.
Mhm.
So I know what you're going through. But if everything stays the same, meaning that you don't have set some parameters or set some boundaries or set some guidelines for your son to follow, this is going to be an ongoing thing, at least through the season of the devil. We have November, that's what, December 21st to January 20th. And
Capricorn. Mm.
Capricorn season. And this is not to say this to discourage you. This reading is to empower you because you have the tools to start to shape things up, firm things up for him, for his highest and greatest good, and ultimately for your highest and greatest good. We have the reverse 10 of Pentacles. That was another card that was telling me everything kind of
Mm.
is not right just yet. But guess who's gonna get it together? The Empress, the mother. The
That's so
mother is.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. And you have it within your power to say, okay, I'm going to write out some expectations, guidelines. I did this with my sons. They're now adults, and I made contracts for them. They were like, "Is this lady for real?" No, she's for real. And they had to sign them. We all signed them. There was a spot at the end of the contract for them to sign, and for guidelines and boundaries and expectations and consequences. This is coming from a place of love. The mother, the Empress, she's coming from a place of love.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get things turned around within a month with him. But if the way things are going now, I'm not picking up on the strong energy that he has the fortitude to make it happen. We have job loss, layoff, or termination. But inspired action, dress the part. He got to get up. He got to start, you know how we have to pound the pavement. We got to, you got to have to try to get 2 jobs. This is the season. And then finally, mom, surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do in this situation. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path.
Yeah.
Tough love.
Yeah.
In writing, consequences within a month. He should start to shape up and we could start to expect something happening. The Empress is associated with 2 time periods, September 21st to October 20th, and then again in spring. So the work you do in the next month or so with setting parameters for him can bear fruit in the next Empress season, which is what? Spring, April 21st to May 20th. But it's going to take some time, but you got to start now to see to change this trajectory that you all are on. That's what I got.
Okay. So what I got similarly is interesting. I read it from 2 ways because just of the way your question was framed. I tried to read it to see how he's looking at it and how you are looking at it both. And the first card that I pulled was Justice. So this says to me that for your son, he's off balance. And that's what I thought of when you pulled up that devil card, because it's all about bad behaviors, addictions, laziness, whatever it is, This one is about him needing to come into balance in some kind of way. This, from your perspective, is you wanting things to be right, wanting him to get it together. And I sense it's only because you love him, and you're concerned. Because since you're worried about whether he can contribute financially, then he's an adult. So it's like he's not on the right path. He's not doing the right things. And you're trying to bring him to justice with this to make things right, But he himself is off balance. The next card that I have is the Hanged Man. This says to me that, mother, you can try and expand your understanding and opinion of it right now. He is somewhat stuck, and you are yourself stuck in a way of maybe being over carer. Like Kim suggested, you set down some contracts or put something there that, adult to adult, mano a mano, to agree on some goals for him. And one way that you can do it is we try to look outside the normal situation or ways that you would handle these things. And for him that, he might be feeling sorry for himself. He might be feeling like, he's frustrated. He doesn't know what to do. And in a way, just looking at this picture, he's kind of upside down. Again, it reminds me of him being off balance in this moment. However, it looks like you do work something out with him, because the 2 of Cups is about loving partnership. And it says that you are going to resolve this situation. It's so beautiful. When I listened to Kim and when I pulled this last card, the Oracle card, the card is love. Okay. The card is love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So you are feeling that frustration as a mother does and would, and we all know that. That's the sitting here of
Mhm.
you wanting your son to be on the straight and narrow path because, mom's not going to always be there, and
Right.
he's got to learn. And so it's a frustration for you. But if you can, in taking the posture of the hangman yourself,
Mhm.
just maybe all the things you've been doing and try something new, try to see beyond this. You're coming from a space of love. And if you can just move to whatever you demand of him or request of him, whether it's the setting out of the contract, the goals, okay, by this time, you're an
Mhm.
adult. I need you to come to the table with this. But if you can remember to see it through the eyes of love and not
Yes.
through fear, not through threats, none of that, that
You're
actually
right.
expect him as an adult. I expect you to honor this agreement we are coming together to do without excuses. If you need help, let's find a way to get you that help. If
Mhm.
that devil card is about some kind of addictions or something, let's get you
Mhm.
to that thing. In other words, always coming from this posture of love. And of course you
Okay.
do, as a mother who wants the best for her child. I
Right.
got you, honey. I understand that 100.
Mhm.
So I hope these messages are helpful to you. And please
Mhm.
let us know, Joyful Journey, how those resonate with you. Did you have something else, Kim,
Yeah,
there?
that's beautifully said. I love that. Lead with love, with
Yeah,
our
it's so
loved ones.
beautiful.
So, it's just that's such a beautiful message that you brought forth. Like that when the going gets rough, remember why we're the why. Why
Yeah.
am I doing this? Why do I care? Why am I frustrated? Oh, because I love my baby and I want
Yeah,
him
I
to
love,
thrive. Yes.
yeah,
And I love myself. I need peace.
yeah.
Like,
I need peace. I can't do it. I can't fix it. This is
yes.
my time. I'm supposed to be,
Right.
being able to relax and woosah, and I can't woosah because, there's
I
an
know it.
unbalanced,
Mhm.
situation here.
Mhm.
So, yeah, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, because these are stressful times,
These
you
are
know.
stressful times, but we got this together.
Yeah,
Yes.
so let us know how that is. And then we have Ladybug, Adam Blue Fire, and Ink and Flame. Those will be our final um,
Messages.
readings.
Okay.
And Ladybug says a general reading as well about finances.
Okay.
Okay, let me just check. Okay, so here's some more before we get to that.
Okay.
Uh,
Ladybug. I love that.
I'm looking back over on the other side now because, oh, Jovana.
Giovanna?
Okay,
Yay!
she has a question. Okay, do you have time to add her to the she came must
Yes.
have come in. I was on
Yeah.
the other screen. Okay, so we'll add Giovanna will be the last one.
Okay.
Okay. And let me give you some feedback. Um let's see. Here's a response from by hearing. I'm not sure which part she was given that
Are
like
you ready for love? Like,
yeah, that response, but then she laughed about it. Okay.
that emoji.
Okay. Althea, wow. Kim, that is connected to this. Yes, that's connected to the Seven of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the times, Kim, and the council. Okay.
Oh.
100. So on point. Okay. Both of you, love and gratitude. Thank
Aw.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, and Ink and Flame says, good luck by hearing.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And Joyful Journey says she's trying to set some expectations for him. So that, I don't know if you saw that, but that's in line with your contract. He will
Yes.
not change unless he is acted upon. Well, you know what they say
Yeah.
about tough love. Just
I
remember the
know.
love, but set those boundaries.
Because we have to have
Um,
self-love too.
Yes, love for
Yep.
yourself. His anxiety is holding him back. I want him to
Mm,
have prospects. I gotta know. I
yeah.
can identify with her so much.
Yep.
So much. I identify with you. Love is all I have for him. Wow. Oh,
Oh.
I feel so emotional
And
because we
and
have sons too, so we
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Great message. Okay. I think I'm caught up there. Okay.
Okay.
So The question for Ladybug is a general reading as well about finances. What does she need to know about her financial situation? Or
Okay.
okay.
And I'm gonna pull from the Angels of Abundance.
Oh, that's a good idea. I have that deck somewhere
I know, right? I'm like,
because I got it from you.
I know. I'm just influencing all over
You're
the
always
place.
influencing in the very best way, of course, in the very best way. It's just that, I don't really need too much tugging to go try and, go get
Well,
something.
now my mantra is just, just pause. It's a cooling off period. Have a wish list. And then, ask your existing deck if this new friend deck that you're thinking about incorporating into your collection, if it's a match or not. Just pause before purchase.
See, it's part of your good, demeanor, the way you are always. As I said, you're always just like I see you. And, who wouldn't want to be influenced by that beauty and sweetness and just it's like that. You're just always so pleasant, and it's like, okay, Kim said it, so let me go get this 1, 2, 3 abracadabra magic deck, whatever it is, because Kim, you're such a positive ray of light there. So that's what gets me anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but that's me. Okay, message for Ladybug. Finances. Finance.
Okay. Cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay.
This card.
Mm. We don't have one more spirit. All right. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to?
Oh, you can. I just was pulling the last card here, but I think I'm going to
no worries.
One more.
So maybe your finance, I don't know if your finances are going great or not, or you just want more. But the very first, or maybe it's more career oriented, but the first tarot card we got was Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, which is a very nice card to get in terms of a financial general reading. So it's like a cycle is turning, an ending and a new beginning that's happening. A key time frame for you is this autumn, November 21st to December 20th, because that is the time that's associated with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you having to adjust something needs to end in order for you to move into a new positive direction. I don't know if this is surrounding investments or credit situations or what have you. I got the reverse 3 of Pentacles, which can be about misalignment, feeling like you're having to do something alone, disharmony, feeling lack of support. And then we got the 2 of Pentacles, which is about you having to kind of get back to the basics, to bring something back into balance, into harmony, in order for you to be ready for this new change in your fortune. Things are turning around. Spirit wants you to know that there's something about your finances that it has unrealistic expectations surrounding it, maybe from you or someone who's put that upon you. I don't know. Unrealistic results. checking in with your motivations. Maybe you're no longer aligned with a particular job or a particular way of receiving money, and it's time to make that adjustment this season, this autumn, this time period of November 21st to December 20th. Something stemming from the past. Lastly, I've got dreams of abundance. Show you that. And this is about, it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be ready to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Then we have release resentments about money. And this is where I think where it feels like there's this feeling of lack of support that's growing inside of you with this reverse 3 of Pentacles. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use as to better the world, as this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. I always say, Spirit, help me be a blessing to someone today and bless me, as I bless others.
I love that.
And lo and behold, my needs are met, and I'm able to bless others. And it really helps me to steer my focus away from lack or what's not working to what is working. I'm working, me, and so, and the universe is working. So that, just a little
Never
something to
stops.
think about. And then the back to the basics, 2 of Pentacles, we have savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Maybe having to spend savings or having to increase savings in order to build your prosperity. Or maybe it's also, what is your motivation? Sometimes people be like, I want $1 million. Well, why? What would you do with that?
Right.
Get clear about what you're motivated by. If you want your lights on, that's more than enough. And the universe will provide, but you got to get clear about what is motivating you. Yeah. That's what I got.
Okay. Well, let us know, Ladybug, on that. And for you, I got, again, this is like the 3rd time this card has come up in one of these readings today, but it's the 5 of Wands again, ye old nitpicking, bickering card. It just feels like you're working very hard to make something happen right now. And that's the energy I get, because the Page of Wands is telling me and telling you that you have a new opportunity either coming or one that you are now undertaking that is going to allow you to, it's almost like you have to be a little bit more creative in your approach to this money question. It's like when I see this 5 of Wands, it's just always like, and when you have all that energy moving around or going around, it's 2 things. It's you're in process about to rise into the 6, which is, coming into some kind of a little bit of a balance there. But in that period, in that mix, this is a creative action energy. And it also can be just your frustration at trying to make something happen. But the Page of Wands says you do have an opportunity to actually, take off from this energy and be open to a new creative idea about money, about how you do it, because it's like you're working very hard to control something or make it be what you think you're supposed to be doing in order to gain what it is you want to gain. Your 3rd tarot card is the Chariot, which says that it will work out well for you. But again, here's the effort that you're putting in here. And it's got you, you got me straight tripping, boo. I'm sorry if I quote movie lines for you, because that's just how I roll.
And you sing jingles and songs too.
Yeah, always. That's how I get my messages a lot. But the Chariot is all about victory after struggle. So all the energy that you've been putting in is not for naught. the reminders that you got from the universe, I pulled 2 oracle cards as this one from Signs of the Time, water. It's all about surrender. Okay. And surrender in this case, control. If you are trying to control things or make them happen a way, it's supposed to look like this, or I'm doing all these things and it's not looking like I want it to look.
Yeah.
You have to surrender your own, efforts to try and make it match up the way you think it should, because you need to surrender ultimately to spirit. Okay. Which says, I'm going to sing. Once you've done everything you can, you just stand. Do you know that song? Anyway, once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So for you, it's like knowing or trusting that you are going to be successful in this endeavor to monetize, gain more money, pull yourself out of a whatever situation, or move ahead if this is related to career, is that you have a new opportunity coming, which is going to make it good for you. So just like let go of the control of trying to make it happen, or watching the pot boil is one of my things that I say. Is it boiling yet? Is the water boiling yet? And the water is never going to boil as long as you're standing there looking at the pot. Go in the other room and clean up the baby's room, or go over here and vacuum, or do something else, and come back in a few minutes and you'll see the water is now boiling. Surrender your efforts to try to control the situation and trust that the divine has something in store for you, because it does.
That's right.
So that's what I have for you, Ladybug. Please let us know how those messages resonate for you. And I'm going to move right on, just because I'm conscious of the time as usual. And Adam Bluefire, ladies, I have a heavy question. I'd like to know why my mom had so many psychological issues, if it was because she had many difficult past lifetimes prior to this one. I didn't speak or get along with her. Did you live with her? Did you grow up with her? I mean, or she was somewhere else? Because sometimes that's the situation of there's people, your auntie might have raised you, or your grandmother, or something like that. So I'm just trying to suss out a little bit.
Let's see
what that part means. Why my mom had so many psychological issues, because of past life or something. Okay. Uh-oh. We lost Kim. Where'd she go? Uh-oh, I hope she gets back. Meanwhile, Adam Bluefire. Adam Bluefire. Love that name. She's back. There you are.
I accidentally.
I know what you did. I was like, whoops. Not Daisy. Not in the middle of this.
My deck fell on the backspace. Oh my God. Okay.
Why did Adam's mother have so many psychological issues? The bees that way, so.
I will see. Sure.
Wow.
Wow.
Is your mom still with us, Adam? The way you phrased your question.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I say. Wow. Energy that I feel.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Mm. Okay.
Hello, Key. Indigo Key is here. Hi, friend.
I'm not on that side. Let me look on the
Oh,
other side.
yes.
Oh, she died in 2019. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like your mother was just very confused person. She had a lot of negative thinking. She had a lot of distress,
Mm-hmm.
is what I'm feeling. I have again, here's this card. I think this is like the third time for this card as well. This is the Seven of Swords, which in this situation is just telling me that, she could never, it's almost like she never could find a safe um, passage. She was always having to somehow figure out how to get past uh, a situation that was harassing to her.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the energy is coming to me. And that it was something that goes beyond, maybe it's past life. It goes beyond
Mm-hmm.
this life because
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the sevens as spiritual energy, because I also have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that she was very much, not in this reality in the way that most of us think is normal. Okay, I give the air quotes on that because what is that really? What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, anyway. And so, and that she was always, even though I don't know what your disagreements were with her, but it's almost like in some ways, she didn't really have a chance because she was at the root of things, grief stricken
Mm-hmm.
rather. Um, and she couldn't probably be a mother to you the way you needed her or wanted her to be. Is that a motorcycle going by?
Yes, and they're so
Okay.
obnoxious.
Yeah, it was kind of deep. Because the Five of Cups is about somebody who is just feeling sorry for themselves and stuck in their own, in other words, she couldn't be what you needed or whoever, if you have siblings, what they needed, because she was very self-absorbed. She was very in her own world of confusion and her own kind of like I say, ducking and dodging in a way she knows how to make it through life, the Seven of Swords, trying to get away with something, always looking how to get past the situation. And so when I asked for advice for you on this situation from the Soul's Journey cards, I pulled judgment. Okay. And it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And it's almost like, she was maybe the vessel that brought you here, but you were on your own. You were on your own for your own particular path. And I mean, that's not reassuring when we all want something from our mothers and fathers. We want specific things and we expect to get them. But she was not able to, there was even no way for her. Whatever you think about it, she was self absorbed. She was only in her own mind. I would almost say, oh, I don't like these names. I'm just learning about this. But I would almost say the N word. Do you know what the
Mm-hmm.
N word is? Not the race one. I mean, the N
Oh,
word that we're
oh,
talking about today, narcissist.
okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
that's kind of the feeling that I get.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say to you, I don't know how much of your own self is tied up in what you couldn't get from her. She wasn't capable. She
Right.
wasn't able to do it because she was just like I say in her own her own world, all the problems, all of this. If she had other children too, I don't feel like she gave them anything either.
Right.
And you are to understand that, you don't have to love her, you don't have to forgive her. She was very, very much self-absorbed, a storm within herself. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She had
Yeah.
severe depression, mood swings, addictions to tranquilizers, eating disorders. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So try and just, make peace within your own heart about it. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, I know it's maybe easier said than done, because we all want that. We all need love from mama, the vehicle
Yeah.
here. But she was just your vehicle, because you were supposed to rise up, in my humble opinion. You were supposed to rise up, in spite of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, so if you can just take the advice of judgment and try to just accept that, everybody's got their own path, and it wasn't what you needed, but let go, just turn that
Mm-hmm.
over, for getting what you need from the
Mm-hmm.
high, the inner divine, what I call your higher self,
Yeah.
your God self, your life principle, however you look at that. Because, yeah, I mean, peace, peace be still. That's my
Mm-hmm.
that's my saying. Kim, what kind of cards did you get for Adam's mom?
We got the death card. There's just
Mm,
this ideation, you know, there was
mm,
there's this ideation with ending suffering for her. It was that's what she was chasing. And
mm.
your question was like, was this that she had difficult past lifetimes prior to this one? I did get a sense that yes, she did. But the more pressing issue in her physical here and now, when she was in this world, to how she reconciled dealing with that, was trying to escape the pain, and just there was a lot of suffering at the heart of who she was as a person. These
Mm.
two cards do, and the past life energy that I'm picking up on is related to motherhood. Like, I don't know what her story is or what her past life story is with motherhood or being a
Mm.
mother, but she she railed against that in this present
Mm.
lifetime. We have the strength card, and then the page of cups, is about fertility and, babies and whatnot. And these are two yes cards to, yeah,
No, don't leave us, Kim.
there is some past life related to motherhood. Uh-oh. Can you see
You're here.
me?
You're here. You're here. Go
Am I
ahead.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And another thing that affirmed that there's something else going on, we got traveler,
Mm.
shapeshifter,
Mm.
and pregnancy and fertility. That was sitting underneath those, the page of cups and the strength card. There definitely is something tied to that. That yes, there's remnants that just traveled to her, and she just, as hard as she tried inside of her mind, it was a losing battle. It was a
Mm.
losing battle.
I feel
So
the energy. It's really sad.
yeah, it is sad. Oh, yes. Her father
Yeah.
vanished and her mom died at a young age, leaving her with three sisters to look after each other. I get that her mother may have practiced magic. Uh-huh. That's
Wow.
so interesting. That's
Yeah.
so interesting. And so if you have to, when you are parentified, whether through whether your parents intentionally or unintentionally put you in a position, I'm talking about
To
your
be the mother.
mom, to be
Yeah.
the mother at a young age, it has
Yeah.
you feeling and being a certain way by the time you are a mother. And so
Mhm.
then we lead with compassion with that. Because then I was like, okay, Spirit, well, what's the way forward for Adam going forward?
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
cards we got was Penguin. It says Diamond
Mm.
Light Activation.
Mm.
And we'll talk about that in a moment. But then we got Owl, Sight. It says
Ooh.
detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. And
Mm.
essentially, it also is telling us what she was trying to do, but it was unhealthy ways that ultimately
Yeah.
didn't, it
She didn't
led
help
to
her.
her passing. Exactly. But you, my friend, have the
Yeah.
power to do this in a way that serves you good for good,
Mhm.
and I'll just See if there's anything quickly to look at. Penguin. Okay. The penguin holds a sweet, innocent energy to work with. She's sensitive and gentle. She brings renewal, a new perspective, and will help you adapt to any changes or new situations that can arise in life. She has a good balance between the spiritual and physical planes, so helps us reach that balance too. And then the owl. Okay, I'm just reading here. The owl also brings perspective to see the situation with a deeper sense of understanding. Step back from that which you cannot control and simply observe. Reground yourself and ask the owl to help you see. And that's the thing. She was really doing the best she could
Yeah.
with what the cards she was dealt. And
She-
yes, there's some karmic ties there too. What were you going to say?
Oh no, I was just trying to co-sign. It was just like, because you can just feel, I just feel like,
Yeah.
it's hard for,
Mhm.
because we all need that very basic nurturing and things like that. And when we don't get it,
Mhm.
somehow as children,
right.
we kind of think it's our fault, something,
Yeah.
she doesn't like me. What did I do? I'm sorry I was here, because, but it kind of, I was going to say, it's not, this is kind of hard. It's not personal. I mean, it's what it
Right.
was. She was not capable. She was not
Right.
capable. I don't know. That's a heavy, heavy duty story. And look how magical you turned out to be, Adam Bluefire. I feel
Right.
like, if you can see it this way, I feel like that was her gift to you. So you could be your
Yeah.
own person so that you could grow into your own, power,
Yeah.
because maybe she just was so disempowered.
That's
Not that
right.
she was conscious about doing that, but when I look at those things, that's the kind of thing that I see.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know how that sits with you. And
Wow.
meanwhile, we have two more. Powerful message for Adam, Althea. Love your
Wow.
advice to Adam Bluefire to let go.
Mm-hmm.
We saw this one about her. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was going to use the word sad as well.
Yeah.
Empath there. I'm convinced there is so much ancestral pain in women's past lives around love and motherhood and much
Yes.
healing needed. Oh, very profound, Ink and Flame.
Yes. For sure.
Very
That's what I
profound.
felt too. Yeah.
You're both very sweet sages. Oh, thank you. I like
Thank
that. That was an
you.
honor
For
to be.
stage. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Yeah, no, me? Who? Sage? Who? Me? Yes, you couldn't be. Then who? Number two stole the cookie from the cookie eater. See how I just go off. I just go off. Okay, excellent. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We're happy to hear that the messages are resonating for you. And Adam, you let us know too. And
Yes.
welcome, Florenthia. Let's see, what does it say? First time in channel. Nice to meet you. I was wondering if you could give me a reading about my love life. I'm single and been healing for 2 years. Haha, I'm a Taurus. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna let Kim make the decision. She's my guest today, and I don't know.
Okay.
We said the last one, but okay, this is absolutely the last one.
Yes.
We'll add you to the list, Florencia. Welcome. Thank you. We're happy you're here. Ink and Flame.
Thank you.
If you have any more room, I'd love to know what this eclipse season is bringing in for me. Ooh, I don't actually know what's going on with the eclipse.
I know.
Been listening to astrologers, sometimes I check in and out with astrology. So it's
Me
kind of like,
too.
I know this lunar eclipse is supposed to be extremely powerful and about letting go or what needs to be let go, if I'm correct. If there's astrologers in the audience, please correct the sister if she's not saying that right, So, okay, Ink and Flame Insights. Did you change your name from Alchemy? Because I love that name. Ink and Flame Alchemy. That's the same person.
Oh.
Okay. If you have What's the eclipse season bringing?
The eclipse season. Ooh. I love all the questions.
I love the questions. They are excellent. And we both feel, I'm speaking for Kim, I know, but we both feel honored by the kind of questions that you are asking and the trust therein.
Yes.
Okay. Pink and flame. I put all these decks out. I'm only using the same ones over
That's
and
okay.
over.
But you're called to go to.
Oh, are you ready there, Kim?
I am almost.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were.
Let me just see something. There we go. Hear a dog in the distance. Okay. What does this eclipse season bring in for you? Eclipse season. Now I gotta be like, what's in the next eclipse?
Okay.
I'll just trust.
Do you want me to go or you want to go?
You can go.
Okay. So, wow. I feel like this is related to stepping up your love life energy. Now, I don't know your situation, but the first card that I have is the Chariot, all about driving towards something, with a determination and a will to succeed. And if you have particular things that you are thinking about right now, or particular questions that you are tossing around in your mind, the Chariot says that, you're putting in the right efforts. And by measure of putting those efforts in, you will get some satisfaction. You will come up with some success in whatever you are focusing on right now, that you're wondering if the lunar eclipse energy is going to aid you. I would say that it's going to aid you in your endeavors, whatever they may be. Now, this card tells me that perhaps it has to do with some kind of love, because it's the Lovers. The Lovers, which is, if you're not relating to a situation, for me, this card is all about spirit taking the reins of your love life, of your relationship with a significant other, or a partner, and really being the root, or the thing that the energy flows to each of you. If this is about love, then it's saying that it's a successful partnering because it's being led by a high spiritual energy at the base of it, or at the apex of it. And if it's not about anything related to love, it suggests to me you're always reminded in everything that you do that you partner with spirit, and that you do so with integrity within yourself, that you move through the world in integrity, being your highest self. And so even if this is not related to another person, of course your interactions with others move from a space of that spiritual or that high integrity, but also even within yourself, you move in through the world this way. You balance the yin and the yang within yourself by letting the spirit within you be the resource for how you do that. But I feel like, though, it's related somehow to a personal situation, and you can, of course, let me know. Along with the Chariot, which says that whatever it is, it's going to get better. Just keep putting in your effort and don't be overly emotional about it. The Six of Wands cosigns and says victory is yours. So this eclipse energy is bringing you the opportunity to have success in some of your endeavors in life. If in love, certainly to take it up a level, to take your relationship up a level if you have one, or your current, search for it. It says that success is coming through these energies. Maybe, since lunar eclipses, if I'm right about this, are releasing things. The card that I pull for what you need to surrender is your fear of intimacy. Your fear of intimacy. So this also made me think that maybe this is the bigger issue for you. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So, wow, that's what I have. Kim, what sayest thou?
What saith thou? Okay, so what's interesting is that I got the Together card, the Together
Mm,
Oracle card. So that's touching upon for sure what you're talking about. But I'll start officially with the tarot. We got the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands. And for this lunar, or I'm assuming lunar, eclipse
lunar.
season for you, this is about you cutting through a lot of the noise that you may have been telling yourself about an endeavor. You're like the nearer the finish line of something with the Nine of Wands, and you're going to get the fortitude to push through to the finish line. You're going to get the strength. You're going to get the courage, and it's time to persist. This is something to do with the test of faith with the Nine of Wands, and cutting away and being discerning about during this next between, I guess, this lunar eclipse time, being very discerning about how you're focusing your energy, focusing your time, and prioritizing what's most important. And I suppose that could be prioritizing the relationships, a partnership with this Together card. This is a form of self-love for you. This particular eclipse season is about nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself as you get ready to push through to the finish line of something of big importance for you. See it through. And self-love.
Mm-hmm.
It says time to celebrate you in all of your magnificent light. Peacock. And then I got from the self-care wisdom cards, surrender. It says stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. Okay. And then security, trust, security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposits in all of these accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed. So I love that. True security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. What's depleting from that? Depleting from your partnerships, your relationships, your accounts of your bank accounts of time, space, energy, and personal power. The Queen of Swords asks you to cut away. Use this as an opportunity, like Althea Grace is saying, Eva, to be discerning, cut away what's detracting from that, and let this be a time of release and surrender of what no longer serves you, to make room, because you're going to need all this good self-love to help
Mm-hmm.
bring
And she's
forth
gonna
what.
get it. She's gonna
Yes,
do
she is.
it
Yep.
because I mean, the energy is so positive in terms of outcome. So whatever
Yes.
you're releasing, go on right ahead and do that because
Yeah.
victory is yours. So
Yeah.
saith the
So,
oracle.
so saith the oracle, and so it is.
What is that
Okay.
book you're looking at? I'm keep meaning to ask you.
This is
Spirit
to the
animal.
guidebooks of my little
Oh,
animal one, the spirit animal
okay.
wisdom. And I love it because I'll be called to sometimes look at it and it'll say
Mhm.
something like, for example, ink and flame insights, do something today to honor and love yourself, your soul, and your journey. Buy yourself some flowers, give yourself time to meditate with a crystal or have a ritual bath. Do something that makes you happy and makes you shine a little brighter. So also use this time to be very intentional about nourishing your soul this eclipse season too. But yeah, I'm using the little guidebook. I love
that's
this
so
little
cute.
deck.
Oh, wow. I only have one like animal kind of deck.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need
Let me,
many.
I did change my name. I had a few reasons. I kept alchemy. Oh, okay. Okay. No,
Cool.
I just liked it, how it sounded. But no, that's cool. What they say, the kids say, you do you. The kids. Okay. And she says, oh, Florencia says, are you talking to me? Oh, yeah, that was for Ink and Flame Insights. Um, okay.
Oh, yeah,
And
have a list.
very
Very
cool
cool.
reading, Althea. I've been married 30 years. Wow.
That's
Wow. Power to
amazing.
you. And we're still
Yeah.
going strong. I love that. But divine love and sacred sexuality factor big into my work, and I'm trying to be more intimate as a writer.
Oh,
Go
that's
ahead,
it.
girl.
Hey,
Looking
that goes
forward
to
to
the Queen of Swords too. The
yes.
ultimate writer,
The
communicator.
ultimate
Yes,
writer. Yes,
yes.
definitely. So good, Kim. Lots to
Oh,
unpack there. I've been feeling really positive, yes, like a sun burning in my chest. Ooh, yet also
ooh,
insecure about finances. That's a big question today, isn't it? I am
yeah.
rich in
Wow.
time and other resources, though. Okay.
But yeah,
Thank you
I
for
get it.
that feedback. Oh, wow. She's definitely a writer. So lovely
Yes,
the
she
way she wrote
is.
that. Okay, so that leaves us to our last two.
Yeah,
Giovanna. Hi, Giovanna. If she's PTL, I haven't met you yet, but hi. I
yeah.
have a question about reaching my financial goals. See, there it is again with my
Mhm.
business. Am I on the right track or is there something I need to change? Hmm.
Ooh,
Look at that.
love
Oh,
the
what a
question.
great face. You have a great face.
She does
Beautiful.
indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Oh, I love that she's beaming in her picture.
Yeah, it's very like, and I know who I am kind of energy, you know?
Hmm. All right.
Hey, did I say, I hope I'm saying your name right. Giovanna, the
Yes.
H is silent.
On that. I'm on the right
The
track.
Sacred Wellness Alchemist. Oh, there's that word again.
I know,
Wow.
alchemist.
What do you
Let's see.
do, Miss Giovanna? Is that a YouTube channel or should I
Yes,
always like to
yeah, she does. Now that I know she does
have one?
channel.
Is it the
Mhm.
Sacred Wellness Alchemist? Because I'll
I
go
think
over and
so.
stuff. Mhm.
Yes, indeed.
And if you are new here and you haven't subscribed to the Soul Whisperer channel or the Abundant Life Tarot channel, please put your pretty little finger on that button and hit the subscribe button and come
Yes,
see us again.
for sure. Please do. We will be doing more collaborative.
I have so much fun with Kim. I love doing these with Kim.
Me too. I'll do readings like on my channel by myself, but I prefer to do it in tandem with my
I do
peeps.
too. I do too. I just
Find
like
it.
the camaraderie in the community. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The question is financial goals with her business. What does she need to know about that?
Let's see.
Giovanna. Giovanna. Giovanna.
Spirit has. Okay. So I have my cards ready. Where's this one? Goes there.
You would think I'm not shuffling these cards. So many cards keep coming up today.
Would you like me to go first?
Please, yeah, because I'm just going to pull. Still pull.
Okay. So we have here to answer the question, are you
Yes,
on the right
me.
track? And is there something you need to change? You are on the right track. We've got the Knight of Wands. You are. And things will pick up and gain more momentum as you continue to explore your endeavors. There, of course, there are going to be obstacles and challenges that come along the way. We have the Four of Pentacles, and this
Uh-oh.
necessarily sure you may want to find ways to tighten your boot, like what do they call it, tighten up
Your bootstrap.
your bootstraps, making sure there's no leakages of expenditures you're paying out that really aren't good for your business or for you. Looking at your personal finances, combing through your bank statements, for example, and seeing what could be eliminated or minimized, or, savings, finding savings with this Four of Pentacles. But overall, with the business itself, the Knight of Wands, it's like you are well on your way. Some other things to consider with your business. We have here competition. That's from your career and money oracle. Then we got overgiving. And I know you and I have talked about that. And there's been a shift in how you're working your business to make sure you're not overgiving in order to stay competitive. Yes, we want to be very much of service to our clients, our patients, whoever we're serving, but we don't want it to do it at the detriment of ourselves. And so there's a fine line between having a competitive edge and then overgiving. And it's up to you in these next several weeks, the next 12 weeks or so with the Knight of Wands, to really focus in on what is mine to do for my clients while still having a competitive edge. Okay. You might be overgiving just to stay competitive, and you don't have to. And finally, we got success is on the way, which is lovely. Success is on the way. So this is confirmation that you are doing what you're on track. You are on track. And we have partnership from the Angels of Abundance card. It says, or deck, allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So somebody could be galloping in the next 12 weeks or so, the next few months into your life, to partner with you. That's going to really elevate your business. And gratitude list. This is something for your personal finances. It says counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. That's what I got.
What was that last card?
It's gratitude list. And I love it because it just is a reminder, of that sometimes when I find myself like, oh, why is nothing working out for me? I go back to that exercise of sitting down, taking, college ruled paper and numbering it. And I want to fill up both sides, 50 items on what I'm grateful for, who I'm grateful for, and review it for the rest of the week and really just sink into like, wow, I am in an abundant universe. Yes, some things aren't showing up the way I want them to right now, but I know that I'm taking divinely guided action steps and doing what I need to do to lead me to success. So now I just got to make sure that my vibration stays as buoyant as possible as I'm moving forward. That's what I got.
Okay. Well, I got to answer I was really focusing on, am I on the right track, or is there something I need to change? Part of your statement. And you are on the right track. You are definitely on the right track. Now, the first card, these cards here, that I got for you is the card of the Lovers. And again, like I say, if it's not related to love, then it's related to working in partnership with the divine, and that you make sure that you are doing that in an integral way. Your highest integrity as you do your work. But I have the feeling that you are this kind of a person already. That's just the energy around that I feel. And that, stay in balance within yourself. Like this for me represents the yin and the yang of each of us in partnership with our higher self, or in partnership with the divine in you, in order to be on the right track, in order to keep on the right track, because you have made a lot of things happen for yourself. You've been taking, like I said, the stance that she has is a very empowered person here. And that's the energy represented here by the Magician. Somebody who has been able to take that creative urge or that creative impulse and make magic in the world. Abracadabra, I like to say. So that you are using everything that you have and you are doing exactly the right things. Furthermore, you are putting in all the right effort with the Eight of Pentacles, which means success for me. So it's like there isn't anything that you're doing that's incorrect. You can take Kim's advice and keep on down the road as to the little tweaks and things you can have. The two oracle cards that I pulled are The first one, it says to remember that whenever we run into adversity, which is what this card is, that you affirm that sometimes I realize that challenges are the best way for me to learn. So to do not read it as you not being on the right track, but remembering that, okay, every now and again, a little thing may fall in the road there just for you to remember and keep stepping. In other words, we
Mm-hmm.
don't give up whatever it is you're doing that is making, that is bringing you all the success. You know how sometimes people are like, oh, I feel I've been so good. Everything's been so good. I feel like something's got to happen,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
expecting the shoe to drop because everything. So just remember, don't be, can I get my words today? Don't be, anything that comes along that looks like adversity,
Yes.
don't let that be a stumbling block to you.
Right.
So if you're feeling that pause moment right now where finances are, because, it's like, where is it? Where is it? Understand that, let go again and let it flow. Let go and
Mm-hmm.
let God. The other card that I pulled was from the Signs of the Time Oracle, and it says, you're doing all the right things, sunflower. Look at that. Here comes the sun. This is all about having the green light. Okay. That whatever you've been waiting for, the waiting is done. Okay. So it sounds like to me that all things are yes, yes, yes for you, being on
Yeah.
the right track. And that the only thing that if there's anything to change, it's the way you look at some
Mm-hmm.
little things that may drop in from time to time and may confuse you and make you feel like, well, am I doing something wrong? No, you're not. You just have to take those as cues to stay on track and affirm the good that's coming to you because, Giovanna, it is coming, you
Yep.
know? So this might be just one of those, freeze frame moments where it's like, I don't see the money. Where is it? But don't let that be a stumbling block. Just keep affirming that you are in alignment with your
Yes.
purpose. You are in alignment with the divine in you. You are doing all the right things and good things are coming to you. That would be my word on it. So let us
Amen.
know how you feel about those messages. And we're going to move
Amen.
to our last person
Hey, hey, hey.
for
But
today.
certainly not least,
Not
Florencia.
least, definitely not least.
Let's
Uh,
get her.
Florencia, I like that name.
Me too.
And let's see. Florencia, if you could give me a reading about my love, like love, love, love.
And you are a
Oh,
Taurus. And look at that knight. Look at that.
what'd you
Knight.
get?
Oh my gosh, Knight of Pentacles just flew out, and it's a third decan
Oh, it's an
Taurus.
earth sign. Yeah.
Yes, it was like as soon as that my eye glanced to Taurus, that flew out as I'm shuffling. I'm like, okay,
A cosine.
all right.
On the wings of love. Who sings that song?
Is that
Not Luther Vandross, is it? Who sings
what's his name?
On the
James
Wings
Ingram?
of
Oh,
Love?
James
James
Ingram.
Ingram. Okay.
I'm great at like trivia games. Like when it
Are
comes to
you? I'm not that great at that.
like who sung this in 1987? I know. I'm such a geek when it comes to that. So
Love, 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 love for Florencia. Spirit, what can you tell us
yes,
about her love life?
coming up next is
Single
love.
and ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Healing for 2 years. Oh, I love to hear that.
Yes, because that
We hear
is.
that, Taurus. Because we know the Taurus, I got 3
Mhm.
planets in Taurus, it's sometimes a little rough to get moving there.
Yes, yes. I'm married to a Taurus.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He's got a
Lord.
lot of
That
Virgo
air,
in his.
yeah, that air be kicking up dust.
Yes.
Lord, move, honey, move. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Love, 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 love.
So I got cards everywhere.
Let me try one of these other things that I never pull. Influences me.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Yes. Hmm. Okay. Florencia. Huh. No. It tumbles. Okay. Oh, another thing. Well, huh. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Either or. Actually, you go. I'm gonna run to the little ladies' room. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, she need a picture. Okay, so before getting to telling you the cards that came up, I'm starting at the ending with your surrender message, Florencia. And it's I don't know if this has been part of your healing process, but it's it's kind of like you're at a moment of decision making, a crossroad. This card says direction. So which way are you to go is like maybe what's in your mental Rolodex right now. And the counsel for you is to surrender the idea that you can fix someone. And the message is it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So if that's what you had done in past situations, this is the thing that you're taking forward with you, a sort of notion that this is something that's a very important message for you to keep in your hat there. And there could be very, very well with this is the first time I've seen this gentleman today, but it's the emperor. And this says that there could be someone in your sphere right now or coming your way who fits this description, or that you yourself are empowering yourself in the way of the emperor. In order to be available to love, besides not trying to fix somebody, the emperor says that you are sitting in the seat of your power in this energy, or that you are going to meet someone in this representation who is the boss man, is what I call this card. Now, regardless of, you can read it however you want to read it in terms of gender or anything like that. But for me, it's a very empowered person, a very person who's their own authority, who has, if you've done the healing so that you are this person that knows who you are now, who knows what she wants, then you're ready to go, as they say. You just have to remember to see the things that come before you and not be caught in, what happened yesterday. And that's what we have with the message of the Four of Cups. It's all about being lost in woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, if I would have done this in the last relationship, maybe. In other words, there's that tendency to try to go over what didn't go wrong in something else, and it isn't really about anybody else. It's always about you. So the idea that you could have done something different or tried to fix somebody wouldn't have been to your advantage. Don't miss your opportunity, is what this card says. That whenever this person flows into your life, whether it's this emperor or you are that emperor. You are in a seat of power. You're in a ready, willing, and able position. And the only sort of kink to it or trick to it is if you miss the opportunity by sort of looking, like in the bad example, but Sodom and Gomorrah, she stopped to turn around and turned to salt. Lot's
Oh.
wife, I don't know why that's the example, but that's what came to me. And
Mm-hmm.
that you are moving into a position of readiness for love. You want to have love, and you are now, coming away from the negative past experience or whatever has happened to you before and moving forward. This would be a yes card, the Six of Swords, moving into peaceful waters, ready for traveling into a new moment, into a new opportunity. And so you are actually sitting in a position where your work that you've been doing on yourself has brought you right where you need to be. The only thing you have to remember is that whatever opportunity comes before you next, have your eyes wide open. Don't give up your power. Don't not recognize who you are, and don't start thinking about, well, he or she, I can settle with that. I don't really like that little thing. Don't do that, because whatever that is, that's what it is, and you can't fix it. So that's the message that I have for you, and we'll let Kim speak on it.
Okay. So the cards I pulled before I stepped away, I got the Knight of Pentacles that jumped immediately. I suppose at first I was like, oh, this is just affirming we're in alignment with Florencia, but it also could represent someone coming into your life to offer you something. The person who comes in is going to be slow and deliberate and takes their time, not rushing. And sometimes that may affront or be conflict to your sensibilities. Like, is this the right thing? Is this person for me? Because it's moving so slow. This is going to be their nature. And that goes into also what you're talking about. You can't surrender to the idea you can fix someone. This person it feels like they're set in their ways, but this is how they operate, and they come in to love you. But it will initially strum up some like inner conflict or mental conflict around the situation when they first appear, because it's going to be like, is something wrong here? But no, you've done the healing work. That Knight of Pentacles assures that you have been doing healing work for the last couple of years. There's still more to do. The Four of Swords comes with still meditation, contemplation, and continuing to strengthen the mind surrounding, okay, love is on its way. Affirm it. Okay. The next 4 months or so, as we go into winter time, affirm it, because I did get for the timing card very soon. It's coming. Your love is coming. It's just, it may not show up. It may not show up in the package you were hoping for or the pace at which you hope for. And that may be something to reconcile, but you will reconcile it. And I say that because of these love oracles. We got Ascension. Your next relationship will be your greatest yet. It'll be, it says, and here this card also affirms you have been doing the work. It says resolving the past, overcoming emotional blocks in spiritual relationship, yearning. That harkens to the past, I suppose. And that could creep into the way you operate in your relationship with this new person. And you have to be careful of bringing past ways of viewing partnerships or showing up how you did with the past person, with bringing forth that energy into the new relationship and being cognizant of that, because it could sabotage the budding relationship. And then we got Together, reconciliation, sacred union, and feeling complete.
So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you. Do y'all know that song, or am I giving my age away?
No, I know it. I know it. Oh gosh, I know it. I'm hearing the lyrics. But yeah, surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, it says. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. We may tell ourselves, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. But we have to also be cognizant of that at our subconscious level. There could be some things that can be rooted out with meditation and intentional, working through your thoughts to start to feed your subconscious to help you really get ready. But it's near, very soon. We're talking within the next, like 4 months or so. Like it's very near. But you got to get ready if you want this relationship to thrive and to grow and to be that one,
You're headed in that direction. Definitely.
Yes. It's just right on. Love seeing that.
Wow. So let us know, Florencia, how that fits for you or how it sits in you. And meanwhile, I'll catch up on these messages before we start winding it down. I think this is the longest one I've ever done.
I know. I was shocked. Normally well, we had a lot.
I know, but sometimes I can be,
Me too.
Okay, I'll take one more. Okay, so Giovanna said, I'm a massage therapist, energy healer, intuitive reader, and spiritual coach. Hey, I'm coming for a massage. I wish I was there.
I know.
By hearing says, I like the two of you together too. Oh, thank you. We likes ourselves.
Yes, we will be hanging out again in the future, in the very near future, I hope.
Maybe on her channel this time, so she'll drive.
I know, right?
I remember I learned about the Low Country Gullah Tarot from Giovanna. Such a special deck. I've never heard of that one. Oh, please don't tell me about any more decks. No, you're not. You're
I love that one too.
You'll have to show me that one, Kim, because I will. I got the hoodoo deck because of you.
Yes.
Oh, welcome, Roots and Waves. Kim, hello.
Ange.
I am new to Soul Whisper, but so grateful to find you. Oh, welcome. So happy you're here, Roots and Waves. I love that name.
I know.
And let's see, more messages. Oh, okay. These are great ladies. Thank you. Thank you, Ink.
Thank you.
Don't mind if I call you just Ink right now. I've known Kim for years. She's great. I'm so grateful to now discover Althea. I'm so grateful for you too.
Ange is amazing.
What is the A&G? Is that Ange or is that
Ange? Well, I guess it could be both. Ange. Angel. Okay. She's an angel to our community, and she has a great channel as well. I always tell people, go down through the chat.
I do go to people looking for that. I went to Adam Bluefire, but I couldn't find him. But now we know I'm going to look for him on Twitter. And Roots and Waves, I'm going to go look for you. I think I'm subscribed already to Ink and Flame.
Mm-hmm.
And by hearing says, I want to give you both more specific feedback. Althea, I do care. And your sweet, consistent, patient spirit has helped in opening my heart to universal truths. I love you. Yes, I deeply resonated.
Oh, so beautiful.
I love you too. Bye. I love you too. I just love everybody,
Oh, you do.
I do. I'm just like that, but because it's not like I can't go the other way though. Let's not get it twisted. I am an Aries.
Okay? Yes.
Okay, so Giovanna says that resonates so deeply. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm coming to you. Look for you. If your channel is Sacred Wellness Alchemist, I'm going right over there too.
Yes,
and by hearing says the Seven of Swords is indeed strategy due to the past heartbreak that Kim brought out. Yes, the frustration it brought.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, I shall attend to that. Oh yeah, you pull that tonight card.
I did tonight. We want it now. Like tonight.
Now, not a second later.
Yeah.
In the moment. Elle says, love listening to you guys. Thank you, Elle, for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
I'm happy you're here, Elle.
Wow, that is beautiful. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I have been making sure I'm balanced and not overgiving. Okay, that's good.
And we all want to tend, and that just speaks to who we are as people. We want to give, but you got to make sure that you're not overgiving, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. The King and Queen of Cups with the Temperance. I love it. And yes, Kim, I'm open to not just any love. I'll be considering those dates too as I feel my DL counterpart. I'm not sure what that is, but
Oh, divine love.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not up on.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah,
that feels like it flow.
Adam says, Giovanna, you are a spitfire. You don't need to worry about anything. You've got it all under control, no matter the obstacle.
That's
I believe
right.
that. See that?
Blessedly.
I think
Thank you,
Adam is
Adam.
very psychic. That's what I think.
Yes.
I don't know him well enough yet, but I think so. PS says, this was so good. I have to drop off. Be well, everyone. Thank you for being here, PS.
Thank you, friend. Thank you for being here. This is so much fun. I'm loving it.
I do feel my divine counterpart coming soon, so I'll let go of frustration and the wait. Appreciate love you too. Oh, appreciate love. I love that.
I love that too.
Sunflowers are a special symbol for me. Nice. Bye. PS, many beloved, many blessings to you.
Nice. You all are so amazing.
This was so reassuring and affirming. Thank you for reading me. You are so welcome, Florencia.
Welcome.
On the way.
On the wings of love.
So happy to see you. That's a song too. I just saw that in my mind. You know, it's always a song. Oh, wow. So nice you were here. I'm so happy. I'm curious to know what deck Althea has been reading with today. I've been using the Awaken Tarot. The Awaken Tarot. I had this as a recommendation from Kim, of course. When I reached my 1,000 subscribers, I had a giveaway, and 2 people chose this deck. And then when I saw one of them using it, I said, "Why don't I have that deck? I want that deck." So I went and got it, but it was Kim's suggestion. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. The Awaken Tarot. Nice images. I want that new opportunity I was feeling with low self-esteem for friends that messed with my previous relationship.
Oh, friend.
And I know there's something I must let go of that situation. Yeah. Come to the present moment and look forward. Look forward. Yeah. Let go and let God on that, Florencia.
And you learn some things from those dynamics, right?
You definitely learn. You don't make it unless you're going to go round and round and round and round. And I don't think you are, because you're on a healing journey.
That's right.
I've been feeling this weird feeling that everything is changing. I'm 28 and finishing law school. Congratulations. It's been a really weird year where love feels something distant.
For now.
Just for the moment. You're selling into the future, you know? So it's okay. It's okay.
Big, you were birthing something big. What were you saying?
My mother used to say I'd always get it mixed up. She used to say, "You're not too old for your wants to hurt you," or "You're not too young for you." I never knew which one. I can never remember, you know, but it's like, you're young, you're 28. Oh, just like the world is just going to open up here for you in a minute. Just coming out of law school. So proud of you. I don't even know you, but I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
She graduated October 2nd.
Last
year. Wonderful.
So everything's falling into place. That was something huge, and that's why love had to be a little distant. You don't want just any old raggedy somebody while you're finishing law school.
You don't need that distraction, you know, which is what it is at this point. But now you're open and clear, ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Ink and Flame is so supportive. Congrats on your great accomplishment, Florencia. Trust what you feel energy-wise. Oh, so nice. Look at that. All the extra love and guidance in the chat. That just makes me happy. That makes me happy. I
adore our peeps.
The dynamic divine diva duo.
Look at that alliteration. We might have to put that on a shirt. The dynamic.
I know. That is a beautiful deck. You'll definitely buy it. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
And Adam says, "Kim and Althea, I want you to both get Tarot of the Unexplained." I think I've heard of that.
Yes. Did you talk about? Well, we talked about it, but I think you may have mentioned it in our Facebook group, the Abundant Life Tarot group on Facebook, yesterday or the day before. I'm gonna check it out, because I'm
gonna check it out, Adam Bluefire. That sounds like a wise advice. Although, if I have to put you in the category with Kim, then I'm gonna have to turn a deaf ear, because I've already gotten enough trouble with a bunch of decks I don't know what to do with right now.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see. He knows I have a little budget left.
Thank you, Adam Bluefire. I appreciate that so much. Oh, who said fellow Aries? Are you an Aries?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what time it is then. Okay, with you. Nice watching you two read together. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Donna.
so I think we just have a few more messages. Yes, Althea, I need to get on that video email to you. Yes, you do. I'm not going, now, like I said, I said what I said.
I
Awaken
said
Tarot.
what
Thank
I
you,
said.
Althea. I'm afraid to learn about next too, but I had to ask.
Right?
I know. I
Yes.
know. I know exactly how you feel. Thank you
a
both
great
so
little
much. You're
bit.
welcome. Thank you, everybody. Hope everyone has a stellar day. So do I.
Me
Congrats,
too.
Florencia. Yeah. See, this is what I love.
Yes.
I love the kind of energy that is so supportive and happy for other people. There's just so much of that other stuff out there. And I call that
Yes.
riffraff energy. And I don't have, I don't have time for it. I don't have it
No.
here. And, Carolyn B. Hi, Carolyn. You guys read great together. Thank you so much, Carolyn.
You, Carolyn.
So nice to
Thank
meet you.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
thank you. I have
Great.
to thank Kim because I think I outdid her today with time. Because I know just coming to the monthly meetings and things like that, I'd be just like worn out. I'm never usually this energized after 2
Might be
hours,
me.
And
Right.
we're 40 minutes after 2 hours. Oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Let me say goodbye. Incas and Aries too. All right, Rams in the house. See now
Rams.
the excitement that I have for just such great guests and for great audience is making me, it's like revving my energy up. And no, it's time to rev down or wind.
No, we
Okay,
Yes.
so I want to thank, first of all, Kim for taking time out of her day to come and share this experience with me. Once again, I feel honored and privileged, and I so much enjoy it because you're such a light.
Oh,
And, I feel happy around you. That's a lot of it right there, and I love to do this with you. And I want to thank everybody that stopped by today and that just stayed with us and hung in there for your feedback, for your support, for your love,
Thank you.
and for your encouragement. We are so appreciative of it.
Yes,
and we hope to see you in the next one.
Yes.
Maybe the little go round. I don't know. I don't know. Next 1 or 2 months, maybe.
Yes.
So
we'll be back.
thank you guys. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to Abundant Life Tarot, do so. Hit that subscribe button, and Soul Whisperer, hit that subscribe button. We'll look forward to seeing you again in the by and by. But for now,
love y'all.